Really clear. Hi, it's Lisa Rossmeissl, owner of Boomerang Escapes. As promised, I'm back on here again today, and I thought it might be fun to share with you where the name Boomerang Escapes came from and how my agency came into being. That's kind of a fun story. So truly, Boomerang Escapes, as you can see my t-shirt, it says it's where my story began or begins is in Australia, and that is exactly where Boomerang Escapes began. My very first trip down was in 2011. And that trip changed my life. So I actually am in the process of writing a book if I ever get my act together, because that trip was so transformational for me. I do have quite a bit of it written. I just always find excuses why not to write, but I'm going to give you just a little blurb out of there of where Boomerang Escapes came from. So the very end of our trip, we ended up in Melbourne. We had started in Sydney, and we were on a guided tour from Sydney down to Melbourne, with a stop in Canberra, the capital. But anyway, our trip ended in Melbourne with what we call corroboree, which is a gathering of all of us together. So all the travel agents that were down there from the US for training. And on our way to the final event, the big gala kind of dinner, I met Jeff Adams. And now for those of you that have been on the virtual vacations, Jeff has been our presenter for most of those virtual vacations. So Jeff and I go way back. This was well before, actually before he was even with Down Under Answers. He was with a company called AAT Kings. And we literally met on the bus on the way to this event. We actually kind of were thrown together on the bus. And I met him on that trip. And the people and him on that trip all felt that I needed to go back to the States and open my own agency and specialize in Australia because I had such a passion for it and still have such a passion for it. So I do, finish my trip. I go back to the States. I go back to the agency I was working for at the time. But Jeff, he just kept ringing me up. He kept ringing me up and reaching out and saying, hey, have you done it yet? Hey, have you done it yet? So when I finally decided that I was going to pull the trigger and do it, Jeff actually is the person that helped me come up and create the name Boomerang Escapes. So that is the short version of where the agency originated from, where my name came from, and my long-standing relationship with Jeff. We are having another virtual vacation this Thursday, so if you're interested and would like an invite, our virtual vacation is going to be on Tahiti. Tahiti is opening up July 15th for the U.S. market to travel to, so if you're interested in that, or interested in seeing these virtual vacations, we have one every Thursday night. So please join. And also at the end of the month, we're going to have a special thing, another cooking lesson. And that's going to be invite only. You have to, it's going to be only for a select few. So if you're interested in any of those, please let me know. Otherwise, take care. Happy Monday. And remember to create and live a life you love. Yeah, that's it for now, guys. Take care.